YouTube was popping. We back at it. Back with my second video. This is my second video. I don't know why I said that twice. Yeah, I be getting a lot of questions on my Instagram, so I really just wanted to go through and see if there were any type of questions on there that I could answer. The question is, as reads, how do you determine your social media style? Is it a personal choice or for an audience? I feel like this. In life, it's important to stay in your lane. First and foremost, find your lane and then stay in your lane. And that doesn't mean you have to like be confined to any strict anything, but just be you. People can tell when you're not being you. There's certain ways of doing things. Like if you wish for more engagement and more following, videos is the way to go. I didn't do videos for a long time, and like I said, shout out to my guy Deluxe. He was like, bruh, why aren't you doing videos? Your talent is too good to not be seen, blah blah blah. I was like, what do you mean? He just said, bro, do videos. He was giving me game and putting me on the things just out of his desire to see me be successful. So I appreciate him for that. And I started doing videos. So now if you look at my social media page, you'll see a lot more videos. Establish what you find important. What you want people to come to your profile and take away. How do you want to engage your followers? And I say engagement not because, oh my God, like the likes feed my soul and do something for my vanity. Like, nah, it's all about business. I was like, wow, I seen your video on IG, or I typed in Corvallis Barber, which is a hashtag I use, and they found me, and then it's a ripple effect. So I like using social media in regards to my CUTSBYWATTS, my business page, as a way to attract potential clientele. If they're attracted by my work and my services, they're more likely to book. I can't think of any time where I post anything that's not a video, a picture, reflection of how far I've come, because that's what I want people to see. I stick with what I know and I stick with who I am. Like I said, I wanna show my journey. I want people to know where Demetrius Watts came from, how he went about it, and essentially where he's gonna go. Hey, so let's get it. Tutorial 2 is underway. I will be performing a mid-bald fade with an enhancement finish. Using my Auster Octanes with the 1.5 guard, I will go with the grain to remove most of the bulk. TKAY. Using my wall heroes, I will make my first initial guideline. Now you'll see I take a slight slope down to try to complement his head. I've cut him a multitude of times before, and I figured out this is the shape that complements his head form the best. It's all about knowing your clients and what looks best on them, so keep that in mind when creating your initial guidelines. Got the wall senior all the way open. Make our second guideline about 1 inch above the first. Same step, just a different length. We're going to use the number 1 guard all the way open and make another guideline. unfortunate circumstances where the iPad is pretty much taking all the attention away from the cut, specifically with the camera's focus. So forgive me for that. Definitely something I'll work on in the future. Still using the same number 1 guard and the lever all the way open, going with the grain, focusing on removing majority of the bulk around the crown. To remove more bulk, go ahead and adjust that lever to all the way closed. One and a half guard, wall seniors all the way closed, bringing in that bulk into the longest length on top to create that seamless blend. Now we're back to the number 1 guard all the way open. And one thing you can recognize with my blending technique here is that when going against the grain, you want to go against the direction of the hair. So it's very common for us to go up and down with our fading, but as you can see here, some of the hairs go in a diagonal direction. And here you see me adjust my lever to all the way closed. I recognize I wasn't getting the desired length, or I probably wasn't hearing the clipper cut anything, so I just go ahead and knocked it down a notch. So my current goal for this is to blend everything above the second guideline. After we have completed that, I will be doing a down fade technique from working to the 0 guard all the way to no guard, and that way we can see the blend fully come together. Now we have our number 0 guard all the way open, and we're just going to continue working down. And of course, the annoying perfectionist in me wouldn't allow me to not go back and correct these little errors I was seeing. There were a lot of dark spots that were kind of annoying me. So that's me just trying to go back, give you guys something cleaner to look at. Now here we are, no guard, all the way open, going ahead and just attacking that initial guideline, working our way down until that's completely gone. As shown in my first tutorial, still using the same technique where I leave my edges dark in preparation for the lineup. This specific angle right here is a good representation of what down fading can lead to. See, I work from the longest length to the bottom and just continue to knock out every single line. Now while I'm blending with no guard, you'll see me tend to pull the skin in the opposite direction, therefore stretching the skin, allowing me to get every little hair that I may have missed or would miss otherwise. just another technique some may find useful when blending. I often like to go with the grain with no guard, but I make sure I only do this with the lever completely open. So now it's time for the lineup, using the one guard all the way closed, laying the hair down. And now we got the wireless retro T-Cuts by Wall. I have had a few people reach out to me asking about this trimmer. I would say it's definitely a good one to have. It being wireless is a great feature, and it gets the job done. There were parts in the fade I thought could have been blended better, so here's me just adjusting that. Never be ashamed to feel the need to go back over your work. My goal is to be genuine and real. I'm not here to sell any fade techniques at all. Now gonna go ahead and apply these fibers as necessary. Really just wanting to sharpen the line and create some darkness and fill in those light spots. I'm using Topic hair fibers. I use dark brown over black. I found that it's more natural looking. When using fibers, you definitely want to use a holding spray at the very end to keep those fibers in place. And then from there, we're just repeating the steps. So make sure you're just going over the line as crisp as you can. We don't want to push back or force anything. Now for a straight razor finish, you just want to make sure you have the proper angle and you're pulling the skin as you go against the grain, and you're just knocking off those little hairs, making that line as sharp and as crisp. People always ask me what product I use for hair. This is it right here, man. I just use It's Butter. It's good for waves, it's good for curls, it's good for beards. The qualities I like about it are its simple use of ingredients. Its scent is really good, smells like mangoes, and its versatility. I can use it on pretty much anything, and it's a really good product that never seems to fail. As I'm sure you noticed, I didn't use a brush for the duration of this cut, but I do like to end the cut brushing the hair down. I mean, he does have waves, just a way of polishing and finishing the cut. And like Reason said, there you have it. We have a mid-bald fade with a enhanced hairline finish. I really enjoy doing this cut for y'all. Anybody that tunes in, I hope it helps you in some way, shape, or form. Please like, subscribe, follow my social media handles. All of them are CUTSBYWATTS. So thank you. It's good.